So, time for another beer review. This time we're going back to Sainsburys, and this is the last one that I'm going to do out of the new beers for the time being, if I buy that milk Foley. And this is from Brew By Numbers, and this is their number 5 India Pale Ale, and the hops in this one are Citra and Chinook, 6% in a 440ml can. So, I've had quite a few Brew By Numbers beers lately. I haven't been reviewing them. I went halves with a mate on an IPA box from the website. I've just been really drinking them when I've been like doing online video calls with my pals on the night and stuff, and they've been really good. They are on fire with their IPAs at the moment. So yeah, check out the Brew By Numbers website, because they do these lockdown boxes if you're interested, and you get 24 beers for 60 quid. Sometimes to do an IPA box, sometimes to do a box mixed with sours and pilsners and stouts. So check the website out. There's usually a code knocking about so that you get 10% off as well. So I would definitely recommend them. So yeah, so this will be the third beer that I've reviewed of the new 6 that are in Sainsburys. I've already reviewed the Wild IPA from Wild Beer Co, and I've reviewed the Milk Stout from Siren, and I've already got the Black Lodge Berliner Weiss on the channel. So if you check my Sainsbury's playlist out, you'll see the other 3 that I've done. This will be the 4th. So yeah, there's a few variants of the 05. You've always got to check what hops are, if you what version it is, if you're trying to get as many new beers as you can. I always find the artwork very distinctive with Brew By Numbers, but they're a bit like the Colonel Brewery for me, whereby they produce absolutely stonking beers, but because the branding is very similar, I can never remember which variant I've had. So if it wasn't for Untapped, I would be snookered with them, but don't let it put you off, because traditionally their beers are brilliant, and they're just starting to dip the toes into the supermarket craft beer. They've had a pale ale in Marks and Spencer's, and this is, I think, the second one that they've had in the supermarkets. I don't know about Waitrose. We're not posh enough to have one up here. So yeah, beer in a glass, very hazy orange. Can't see any carbonation in that. We've got a real pillowy white head. Right, let's get the nose. I'm getting passion fruit predominantly. It's really tropical fruit. Hint of grapefruit. Yeah, it smells the part. Right, let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, it's nice. Really juicy. You get a real sharp passion fruit as it enters the mouth, and you get tropical fruits all the way up front, and then you get medium bitterness on the finish, and then this fruity tropical fruit aftertaste. I'm getting mainly passion fruit with a touch of grapefruit in there, but it's just a real fruit bowl. But that, it's so sharp when it enters the mouth. Really, it's like a burst of fruit, but it's very nice. The fruity flavour doesn't linger long in the aftertaste, if I'm being ultra nitpicky, but it's very nice and very juicy. If I was rating what the cancers, they give it like little star ratings out of 5, so they give it like 5 out of 5 on hops, 4 out of 5 on juiciness, 3 out of 5 on haziness, yeah, and 2 out of 5 on bitterness. And I would probably go, yeah, I said medium bitterness, low to medium bitterness. Yeah, it is quite a juicy one. So I am in agreement with the can. Yeah, it says tropical passion fruit, zesty grapefruit, and a subtle bitterness. Search for Beer Hawk at Sainsburys on YouTube to learn more about how this beer was, learn more about this beer and how it started. So yeah, You'll probably learn more there than you will off this channel. You'll learn bugger all on this channel. Yeah, I like it. Comparing it to the Wild IPA, this is probably more my taste preference than, say, like a Farmhouse IPA that I had the other day. It was a very nice IPA, I enjoyed it, but this is more, I would naturally gravitate to this IPA than the Wild Beer one, but both decent IPAs. If anything, I would probably say that sitting on a shelf, not in a fridge, with all the lights bouncing off it, I would probably say the Wild IPA would probably last longer on a shelf if it was sitting around for a long time, if I was being honest. But getting this fresh on the shelf in Sainsburys, I think you'll do alright. £3.50, 6%. There will be people who will balk at the price for a supermarket beer, and I totally understand that. But for me, I think it's worth it. I think I've had better Brew By Numbers beers recently, but this is still a decent IPA and one that I would happily go back to. So yeah, I'm going to recommend it. I'll add it to my Sainsburys playlist where you can see some other Sainsburys beers that I've done. So thanks for watching, and on to the next one. Cheers.